Welcome to Mat Pilates. My name is Kayla Brugger. You're going to need your Pilates circle, magic circle, power circle. It has a million different names. Whatever you call it, we're going to be using this for the bulk of the workout today. We're going to be working a lot laterally through our rights and our left sides. We're going to feel a lot through our abductors. We'll get a little bit into our adductors, our inner thighs, but we'll feel a lot of oblique, a lot of side body work today. So with that being said, I'm gonna have you meet me in a standing position. You're gonna elongate through your left leg here. I'm gonna be the opposite of you. So if my cueing gets a little off, give me a break. You know what I mean when I say right, but maybe I mean actually left side because I'm kind of mirroring you. So let's go ahead and grab your circle. I want to touch base on proper positioning on holding the circle. All 5 of your fingers are going to be together with an open palm. This is going to help you refrain from trying to crush the circle and tense everything forward. We do so much forward rolling of the shoulders as it is. So I want you to try to work into your back muscles and into your core muscles using the power circle or Pilates circle to enhance the connection to your powerhouse. Your powerhouse is your core in Pilates, and we want to stem all of our movements from our core out. So as you grab that circle here, your left leg is elongated here. We want to kickstand the big toe down. You're going to feel your quad muscle and your outer glute muscle activating here. Nice and tall posture. We're going to add a little spinal rotation here. So you're going to start to twist your body towards your left. Good. There's not really much pressure on the circle right now. Go ahead and begin to sweep your arms over to your right. You're going to twist your body to your right without twisting your hips. We want to keep those hips open. So moving from your trunk here, stretch the arms all the way up. Now square to center, and you're going to start to balance on your right leg as you lift your left leg, and give me a little side body squeeze here. Kickstand the left toes down, twist to your right, lower that circle down with a little squeeze there, and now rotate back to your left starting position. Let's do that 4 more times. So we add a little twist, a little reach around with the arms up overhead, biceps frame the ear. We find that balance, and a little lift. Now you're more than welcome to keep your foot kickstanding down and just doing the side bend here. Big breath in, sweep those arms over and up. Now exhale, lift the leg, add that side bend and squeeze, lowering those arms down and back over to the left. Big twist of the spine, arm circle up and around, lift and balance, add that side squeeze, open, rotate, draw the circle down and across to your left. 1 more time here, over, around and up. You're gonna meet me in that side squeeze, and now open, kickstand the big toe and angle your arms to your right. Big breath in here. On your exhale, you're gonna draw your left knee up towards your chest, adding a balance, and draw the circle outside of your left leg. Can you give it a squeeze there? And then inhale, open back up. Nice and long through your left side. Exhale, pull the left knee in and drag the circle outside of your left leg. Inhale and exhale. Again, finding the obliques here with this crunch and rotation. Also feeling so much stability in your standing leg. That glute is probably starting to say hello. Inhale and exhale. Draw those shoulders down and out of the ears as you draw the circle out and down alongside your thigh for 2 more. Woo, beautiful. Last one. Can you hold it here? Rest your forearm on the outside of your left leg and pulse with your left arm for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, tummy in tight, 2, and 1. Woo, set both feet down. Big breath in, reach the circle up and overhead. Exhale, bring your chin to your chest. Let's come into a nice forward roll down as you begin to draw the tummy muscles up. Legs stay straight and glued together. You're only gonna lower that circle between your shins. We don't want to touch the fingertips all the way to the floor. Now lift the rib cage and really stretch across the upper back muscles there. Squeeze your bottom, lift the navel up towards the sky, rolling the spine all the way back up. You're gonna kickstand your right leg out nice and long, reach the circle down towards your right side with a little twist, and we're gonna start that whole sequence all over again on the other side. Okay, little rotation here. Soft bend in the elbows. You're gonna start to lower the circle in front of your thighs, twist off to your left, big reach up, and then add that little side squeeze with the leg lift, finding that balance. Rotate left, come down around, and rotate back to your right. Opening here, lift up and around, square to center, and then as you find that side squeeze, the biceps should stay in line with the ears, and then you rotate the torso as you move away and down, across and in front, rotate away. Inhale as the arms come up, square, lift, and find that oblique squeeze. Rotate the spine away, give the circle a little squeeze as you're lowering down, and then rotating back to your right. We've got 2 more. Little side lift and a squeeze. Down, around and in front, and angle back to your right. 1 more time. Up and around. Hold that balance. Give me that little side squeeze. And angle away now. Reach and elongate. And you're gonna add that cross body rotation with that knee in. On your exhale, pull your right knee to your chest. Reach the circle outside of your right knee. And inhale to open. You're still balancing on your left leg now. That right foot is just acting as a kickstand. And exhale. Now if coming into this complete balance isn't working for you, drag the foot in. I didn't mention that on the first side, and I apologize, but that's your modification. Inhale and exhale. 3 more and exhale. In 2, we're gonna add that side pulse with the balance, and you know your modification. Just kickstanding and holding the toe down. Press in here for 8. 7, activate that left glute. 5, sorry, now we've got 6. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set the foot down. Inhale, those arms come back up overhead. Exhale, tuck your chin to your chest. Let's come back into that forward roll down. Inhale, rolling all the way back up, stretching nice and tall. Arms are coming up and overhead. Exhale, relax the arms down and in front of your chest. Nice and tall here. Lift your tummy muscles up. Position the circle now on your right hip bone. Your right arm is going to stay on the circle as your left hand comes to your hip. We're going to target our internal and external obliques here. And positioning with the arm is so important. We don't want to internally rotate that shoulder. So want to try to keep your elbow relaxed and the crease of your elbow up towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, give that circle a little squeeze in. You're going to feel your lat muscle underneath your armpit, but also want you to feel your right obliques pulling in. Release as you inhale, stand a little taller, and then exhale. Draw that circle in and really feel the side of your body pulling into center. Let's try 8 more. Inhale on the release and then exhale as you're drawing in. Now, can you also concentrate on squeezing your inner thighs, lifting your kneecaps to activate your quad muscles, and tightening your booty? Okay? So much to think about. Last 4. And exhale, here's 3. And exhale for 2. Oh my gosh. And last one. Beautiful. Let's release the right side and move it over to the left hip bone. So you're at a slight angle. You look a little bit like a ballerina when we have those shoulders relaxed, really working on our posture here. Lift the tummy muscles in, breath in to prepare, and we've got 10 side pulls on the left here now. Really feeling the outer obliques draw into the internal obliques. Exhale, and then again, try not to forget about activating the legs here, standing tall and proud, activating the quads, the glutes, and the inner thighs along with those tummy muscles. And 4, exhaling for 3, exhaling for 2, you're there, last 1. Great job. Make your way down onto your knees here. Your knees are gonna be hip width distance apart. Stack them right underneath your hip bones. And of course, your hip bones are right underneath your shoulders, so your body's in this nice rectangular box. We're gonna move the circle back to our right side here, so you're gonna be about 8 inches away from your right knee. Want your 5 fingertips together. Again, remember the heel of the hand is on the power circle. Your arm is gonna be straight here, so what that means is that we need to press slightly down on the circle so we feel that downward pressure. If we're pressing too hard, the circle is gonna start to wobble around. So we need to lift tall through our spine, and you're gonna concentrate on actually squeezing your legs together even though they're apart, and that's gonna help you get more length here. Take your left arm up overhead, that gentle pressure down in the circle. The key here is going up, then over. So give me a big breath in to elongate. And then exhale, you're gonna side reach over. It's very subtle, and you're gonna feel how that circle is gonna wanna wobble around. So that's where the control is coming in this movement now. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, and again, we're finding those obliques on the right side. Inhale, requires a lot of focus here. Exhale, and we think less is more on this movement. There's always this theory in our minds that we have to do more to be more effective in our workouts. We have to just work smarter, not harder, right? Inhale, back to center. And 2 more. Exhale. Inhaling back to center. And exhale. Inhale, tall to center. Now take your left arm down. Okay, this is super tricky, you guys. You're gonna move the circle quite a bit away from your body. I want you to reach your left hand down on the mat. Your right fingertips, you gotta stretch as long as you can here. You're gonna lean your weight into your left side so you can swing your right ankle on top of the circle. Now go ahead and take your right hand down to the mat. You're gonna push through both hands and kind of slide your left knee out so your right leg can stay nice and straight here. Now go ahead and elongate your body. This is a pretty tricky setup, so I'm gonna give you a little bit more time while I kind of talk about this exercise to get you into position. We want to have a slight external rotation with our right leg here, so we don't want to be rolling in, okay? We want the weight of the leg to be drawing down on the circle so it's more turning into an oval. That's gonna help stabilize it, okay? We also need to think about our hip positioning here. We cannot drop the butt back, otherwise the circle is gonna shake forward and back, okay? So the bottom hip, the bottom glute has to press forward. Everything is lifting here. Your bottom fingertips are so light, so everything should be shaky and almost feel imbalanced here. Take your top arm up towards the sky, all right? Now you're gonna take a breath in. On your exhale, I want you to work on lifting up to a T here. Arms are gonna go to a T as you stack your shoulders back over your hips, and you're gonna feel how unstable this is. Now go ahead and bring it down, and if you're just like, I can't come all the way up, you could grab a block, or even rolling your mat up here can help bring the floor a little closer for you so it's not so far to lift back up on that exhale, okay? Again, we're gonna feel this in that top oblique. Inhale, you're moving into that lateral T, and then exhale, you're moving up to a stacked T. Okay, we're gonna do 4 more. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Inhale and exhale. Really work on elongating the spine as you're coming back up. Try not to let that hip drop back again, so keep pressing forward. You've got 1 more inhale. And on the exhale, can you hold here? This might be enough. If you need a little more, you're gonna gently press down on the circle for 8. Press down on the circle, 7. Don't go too far. I almost did that and lost my balance. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my gosh, let's take this down to your left fingertips. Drop the circle and give me a nice long body reach here. Oh my gosh, that feels so good. I felt those pulses all the way up into my ribs on the right side there. Beautiful. Make your way on up. We're gonna repeat that on the left side now. Knees start hip width distance here. Your hand is on your power circle. You're up nice and tall, stacking those shoulders over the hips. Remember, bringing the circle about 6 to 8 inches away from your knees. We need to kind of squeeze in. So imagine there's a ball in between your knees. As you squeeze in, that's gonna give you an extra inch of length because your booty's gonna fire and so are your inner thighs as your right arm goes up towards the sky. Take a big breath in. On your exhale, come into a side body stretch here. So here's that little adduction connection that I was talking about. So we're really working more lateral movements here through the outside of the body today. But with this little squeeze in this kneeling position, the inner thighs are gonna begin to fire up a little bit. So if my inner thighs are relaxed, you can see I don't have as much length. Now when I activate inner thighs together, notice how that increased my posture and I just grew an inch taller. Exhale, we've got 5. And exhale, come up and over, squeeze at the crease of the seat and keep that left shoulder out of your ear so there's constant pressure on your circle. 2 more. Exhale. And last one, exhale. Inhale up nice and tall. Relax your arm down. Okay, this is that tricky setup, okay? So you're gonna move the circle away. Stretch your left arm as long as it'll go, and that's kind of your length there. Now bend forward, and you're gonna position your left inner ankle on top of the pad of the circle. And if you're just like, this is not working for me, just rest your foot on the floor. Don't worry about what's happening with the circle. You can still complete this workout without the circle, okay? Now make any adjustments here. And the tricky part is kind of getting your setup. So you're gonna move your body over to your right. You're gonna press your right hip forward, so that should be your bottom hip now. Send your left arm up towards the sky. Now again, I showed you that option. So if you have a yoga block and you wanna start with your hand up or roll your mat up, I'm gonna start up on the fingertips, okay? So that's gonna keep the energy into the left obliques, so I'm not coming all the way down into a resting state. Exhale, coming up to a T. Toes are pointed, quad is firing, inner thigh is firing, obliques are firing. Inhale, bring it down with a light tap, and then exhale, lifting back up. Shoulders are back. Inhale, your balance is gonna be constantly checked here. You should never feel like you're in like a comfortable place. This is an advanced movement, very, very challenging. Exhale. You have got to move slow. That's the Pilates principle of control. This exercise will never work if we're trying to move too quickly. So really moving with intention. Inhale and exhale as you lift. Here's 3. Oh my goodness. Definitely more shaky on this side for me, and that's so common. We all have one side that's a lot more stable than the other. Inhale and exhale 2. One more time, inhale and exhale. Last one, you're gonna come up to that T. You're gonna take those pulses down 8, down 7, down 6, down 5, down 4, down 3, down 2, down 1. Woo. Set the circle down, come all the way down to your right arm, stretch your left leg nice and long, and let's take that nice long body stretch here, opening up. Ooh, beautiful job. All right, go ahead and stand on your knees again. You're gonna take the circle with you this time, overhead. Knees are gonna stay about hip width distance apart to help with balance. You're gonna take a breath in. On your exhale, I want you to side bend to your right. Now come into a forward flexion. Now rolling the circle down towards the long edge of your mat, and you're gonna land in your side bend on the left and come all the way back up tall through center. Side stretch to your left. Round your spine down without fully rocking your butt back. So squeeze your seat to try to keep your hips open. Land in that side bend to the right, biceps by your ears, and lift back up. This is a nice movement through our spine as we work into that lateral flexion and then forward flexion. Nice stretch around through the lower back and a nice elongation in these side bends here. Again, side stretch left, rounding the spine into that forward flexion, moving into side bend on the right and back up. Let's do it one more time each side, just because it feels oh so good. All the way up to center. Last one, side bend to your left. Roll the spine forward and lift all the way back up. Relax those arms, tummy muscles tight. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, you're gonna pulse the circle down 8, down 7, down 6, down 5, down 4, down 3, down 2, down 1. Let's do that 2 more times to finish here. Just sealing in that energy to the core, pulling those shoulders out of the ears for 8, 7, 6, 5. Lift those lower abs. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time, inhale, big raise up. Exhale, pulses. 8, 7, shoulders out of ears. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, beautiful job, everybody. Thank you for joining me. The power circle is one of my favorite Pilates props. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I do. I'll see you in the next workout.